right at this moment to eat. George? 100%. 100% of the brownie, correct? You guys all agree?
Yeah. Yeah.
So 100% is one whole, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So, if I take the knife,
I don't think that's half.
it's not going to be perfectly cut.
It still looks like it tastes good.
It looks like it's good. So.
Oh, that was right through to my lap. I'm glad I don't have a sharp knife with me. Now, it is Mr. Swain's birthday, so if I wanted to give him half of this, what percent would we be giving Mr. Swain? Ava? 50%. 50%. So you guys see that, right? 50%.
Wait.
Okay.
And then you
Now, if I cut each half into half,
That would be quarters.
I'm dying of hunger now.
I'm dying of hunger.
so I'm cutting each half into half. And again, it's not perfectly cut, but it's, as Clara has said, close enough.
Poor brownies.
Guys, it's not the end of the
So
world.
sad.
Yeah, it is.
They didn't live
All
to
right.
see their grandchildren.
What is one half of a half? What's one half of a half, Helen?
25%.
25%, right? And the fraction is what, Georgie?
1/4.
1/4, okay? So then and I usually group this up, if I cut this pan into a half again, so we have a quarter, and I'm cutting a quarter into half, what is each piece now as a fraction first, Connor? An eighth, and what's the percent? What's the percent? Tim?
12.5.
Okay, 12.5. Do you guys agree?
Yes.
So now if I wanted to give, Tim 5/8 of the brownie, what percent would that be? What would be 5/8 of the brownie? 5/8. Because remember, what's 1/8? What percent? Ava? 12.5. So what's 5/8 going to be? Clara?
It would be 62.5%.
So pretty good deal if Tim got 62.5%. Then what if I give Tim 62.5% and I give my right-hand man, because he looks good today, 2/8. If I gave my right-hand man 2/8 of the brownie, what percent is the right-hand man getting? Miles?
25%.
Right. What's another fraction for 2/8? What's an equivalent fraction for 2/8? Emma? 1/4. Okay. So, Connor, go ahead.
And then what I was going to say was to figure out the one that you asked for the 5/8. You figure out since 2/8 is 1/4. 2/4 is 4/8.
Yeah.
Which is 2/4 is 50%.
Yeah.
And then you add the 12.5% onto that.
Good.
It's a lot easier.
Great. Now, I'm going to divide each half into thirds. So, what is 1/3 of 1/2 going to equal? 1/3. Are you lost? Who's lost? You? Well, we don't want you to be lost.
Now they look like actual brownies.
Yeah.
So, what's 1/3 of a half? Hold on, and you'll quickly probably know.
Looking forward to eating it.
Yes, I am too.
Wait, do we have to eat it?
Do you have to eat it?
Yeah. We get to eat it.
You will at the end.
Yay!
So, what's 1/3 of a half? What do we have? 1/3 of a half.
No, you mean 1/3 of an eighth.
Did we have an eighth before?
Yeah.
Oh, did I goof up? Yes, 1/3 of an eighth. Georgie?
I'm pretty sure this is wrong, but isn't it 25ths?
Not 25ths, because 8 times 3, you're close.
There's 26 pieces, right?
Right. There shouldn't be 26 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4,
There's
5,
20
6. And how many rows down?
I thought there were 5 pieces.
24
I
pieces.
thought it was 5.
Okay.
5.
So we have 24 pieces. So one piece is what as a fraction?
Oh.
As a fraction, Ben?
1/24.
1/24. So, but if we look down here, how many rows are these cut into? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So each of these 4 pieces would represent how much of the brownie? So each of these 4 pieces, what would they represent of the brownie? Tim?
Percentages?
Fraction.
Fraction. 4 24ths.
Right, 4 24ths. And what's an equivalent fraction for that? Because look here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So each row is everyone?
6.
A 6.
6, and they're not rows, they're columns.
All right, they're columns. Thank you.
Connor, we get it.
Okay.
Connor.
No, Connor's right. These are columns, so that is 1 6. So what about the row? How many fractions is this row here? How many fractions is this row here, Lila?
1/4.
1/4. Very good. And how many pieces are in a fourth, Lila?
7.
Six.
That's okay. 6. Okay. So depending on how you're looking at it, if you're looking at 1/6 of the brownie, you get 4 pieces, or if you're looking at 1/4 of the brownie, you get 6 pieces. So if somebody wanted to compare which fraction is larger, 1/4 or 1/6, how could you do that? How could you tell somebody that? Miles, what would you say?
Well, 1/6 is going to be a little bit from my perspective, it actually you're gonna think it's bigger, but the 1/4 is bigger, but it's gonna go across, and you know it's gonna be that if you know the diameter of it, you're gonna know it's smaller because all you have to know is the perimeter and how long each piece is, so you can know because there's only 4 in each row, so there's going to be only 4.
Remember, this is row and this is column.
Oh, for the column, there's only 4, and then there's 6. So you're going to be able to feed more with one row than one column.
Okay, and one row is 1 what? What's the fraction?
1/6.
No,
But
this
then,
is
column
column is
1/4.
1/6, 1/4. Good. Emma, how would you explain?
Also,
I would convert them both into 24ths.
Okay.
That's how you can do it. Like 6 times, you can convert 1/6 into 24ths by finding out how many. Like we split up this in the whole 24ths into 1/6, and 1/6 of that is 4. So
Yeah.
that's 4 24ths, and 1/4 is equal to 6 24ths.
Right.
And 6 24ths is more than 4 24ths.
Great. Okay. Mary Claire?
I don't know if this works for every number, but I was just thinking, I just realized that -6 and -4 on positive numbers, -4 is bigger than -6.
Yeah, that's true with that. All right, so there's that pan of brownies. Now.
There's another pan?
Yep.
thank you.
Okay, now, shh. No, I don't have more pans than this. 2 is enough. 1/6. What's the percent of 1/6? What's the percent? Actually, you know what? Let me start with this one, and then we'll go. All right. What percent do we have available right now, Aaron?
100%.
100%. I'm now going to divide it
In the thirds?
into thirds.
I guessed it.
I know what percent that is.
That's 33.33%.
So I need
So, yeah, Ben.
percent.
What's that?
The percent?
Yeah.
33.33%.
Okay, 33.33%, right? Now, I have a little drawing because I always goof this up and mess it up. Yeah?
Wouldn't it be wouldn't the .33 have a line over it?
Yeah,
Because there's no
repeating.
repeating one?
Yep, or you can just say 33.33%. All right, if I divide a third into half, what's the fraction? Yeah?
What is it called whenever you switch a number around and it's always gonna be the same?
Palindrome?
That's the thirds are all palindromes, except until you get. So the 30% are all palindromes until you get to 3/3.
Yeah, you're right. Good. George?
Yeah, if you cut them half, will be more. Oh, I thought you were cutting them.
Yep, so if I cut a third into half, George, how many sections am I going to have?
I was thinking we were gonna cut it across, almost. That would work the same way. Yeah.
All right, so George,
You have 6 pieces.
right, so each piece is worth what fraction? 1/6, right.
That last one was really small.
I know.
The middle one we have to cut it.
It's not a perfect sport. It's hard. It's harder than you think cutting a brownie on your lap.
Almond.
All right, so we have 6, right? So if I wanted, because it's Tim's birthday, if I wanted to feed him 4 6, what percentage is a 6? What percentage is a 6? What percentage? A third is 33.33333. Natalie?
16.67.
Right, 16.67. So if I wanted to feed Tim 4 6 of this, What would we get? What will we get? So, and look at this too. How else can we group this? We started in thirds. So what is 4/6 equal to fraction-wise? What is an equivalent fraction for 4/6? Georgie?
2/3.
2/3. So what percent is 2/3? Tim?
66.66 or 66.67.
Right. Okay. So, and then I'm going to, if I cut this into half, what's the fraction for each piece now? What's the fraction for each piece now? Make Claire?
1/12.
1/12, right? So 2/12 equals what's fraction? Lila?
1/3 and percent would be 33.3.
Yeah. Okay.
You said 3/12?
Oh, did I say 3/12 or 4/12?
said
2/12. All right. 2/12. 2/12 would equal to 1/6.
Yes.
How many 12s would equal to 1/3 then?
4.
4.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So what you're going to be doing today is, and you can turn that off now, is